All right, Pisces, here we go. November 2025, my 12th stop in my 12-stop zodiac fly-through. Okay, let's see where we go. Let's see what the theme energy is for you for November 2025. The backside, Libra onward of the soulmate cycle has been very interesting. And yours is going to stay that way. It's going to stay interesting. The King of Swords, theme energy, King of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Can I go one more? The King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, if somebody attached to you, why do I always get this for you? Somebody attached to you is married or in another relationship with somebody else, they won't be for long. That's for some of you. I mean, it's one of the energies that's here. But I think the main theme here is somebody finally telling you the truth about something that happened, right? Something maybe you're not sure you understand fully or you believe. It could be a family issue. It could be a marriage. It could be a relationship. It could be an ex. It could be a runner. It could be a family member. If it is somebody who was married and ran from you or said we can't be together, they're going to tell you exactly what happened or what's been happening. There's something that they tell you the truth about. That maybe, I'm not really sure they lied about it. I think they just left out some parts. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. You get some information here. All right. Well, let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where it goes. Should be interesting. We're going to clarify with the Witches, which has the King of Pentacles at the bottom. So that's good. That's a nice, stable energy. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Lovecherry, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right? See where we're at. These energies stretch from probably till about the early middle part of December. Okay. All right. I'm afraid to look. Here's how they feel about you. Here's how they see you. Here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I'll clarify whatever I think needs clarifying. Throw some universe cards at the end, and I'll throw a side read or two if I have to. All right. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is 5 Pentacles. You have been left out of the loop on something. It's what I said. It's left out in the cold. Right? In the light seer, it's that girl sitting outside the door with her head between her legs, right? Going, oh my God, I'm outside, I'm out in the cold, in the doghouse. You've been left out of the loop on something. And look at this. You're not going to believe this. You're about to get the truth. How about that? The King of Swords underneath it. Some of our theme energy came back. Oh, fuck it. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. All right. I've had snacks, so we're good. All right, we're good. This is post. You don't have fresh Steve, but you do have post snacks Steve. That's almost as good. All right, it is what it is. All right, how do they feel about you? Oh shit, they've kept it quiet. You don't know. They don't know. Things are coming to the surface that this person never considered. This person's in a dark, weird place. Can I phrase it like that? Dark, weird place. The way it reads to me, and I know this is very strange, it's like a dark room where you can't really see anything, but there's a weird smell of gym socks and onions in the air. It's a bit of that. That's sort of where they're at. I think somebody's realizing they've made some mistakes here, or somebody's ready. It's usually a sign, when I get this type of energy, it's usually somebody ready to fess up, right? Somebody ready to confess. What do we got here? Yeah, let's see. It's an emperor, right? I mean, I think they're going to. All right, okay. What else? All major arcana. It's all of it. I knew it. I fucking knew it would be. Yeah, the love geese are in the air. Someone's coming to fess up. The emperor is pulling up their big boy, big girl pants, wants to take control of a situation, wants to tell you something about something that you've been out of the loop on. Something you don't know. It's time for the truth to come out. Okay. I don't know why I keep getting... I don't know. I'm going to leave it. I'll tell you. I'll mention it again if it comes up. how do other people see you? Or how does this person, I think it's this emperor, how does this emperor see you when they think about it? This is what they feel. They feel like they want to fess up. They feel like it's now or never. The opportunity is there. Okay. The wheel. What else? The Three of Wands. Well, sometimes I say this in a negative way. I say they see you as their ticket to ride. In the Sagittarius reading from earlier in this November fly through, yeah, ticket to ride is more meal ticket sort of a thing. This person sees you as a chance at a new life. This person sees you as, and this applies even if it's a family member or something that you've had a problem with, or something family related that you're out of the loop on and it's time you knew the truth, you know. So it might be that kind of a thing where finally it's time you get some kind of clarity, you know. I don't know. The energy can read that way here. Somebody here, as far as how they see you, they're like, if I don't, it's sort of like if I don't fess up, I can't have this future with so-and-so. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I get it. I get it. It feels. Why does it feel like a deep, dark secret to me? And it's not just because the moon is there. It feels like somebody's going to share a deep, dark secret, right? I mean, I don't know. I guess. I don't know. Potential final outcome for you, read with the Emperor. Maybe it's something you'll need to pull your big boy, big girl. Oh, my God. Maybe it's something you'll need to pull your big boy, big girl pants up for. You know, and it's funny. This is the same final outcome we got for the Cancer reading. And that's why I keep getting the don't and the do not. It keeps popping in my head. What does that mean? Most police officers know this, cops that took psychology courses anyway. But it's pretty. If somebody's lying to you, normally they won't use contractions. They'll say, "I did not do that." Right? That kind of a thing. Like Bill Clinton, right? With his, "I did not have sexual relations with that intern," right? Yeah, if he was telling the truth, he would have said, "I didn't." People use contractions when they're telling the truth in stressful situations. Something for you to keep in mind with this, I don't know why. Okay? If it's a deep, dark secret, this person might come at you and go, "And I did not want to do this or keep this from you." They're lying. Straight up, they're absolutely, statistically speaking, they're fucking full of shit. Okay? It is, for some reason, it's important for you to know that. I don't know why. It is a thing. All right? I'll tell you the same thing I said at the end of the Cancer reading. Don't invest too much in this person. There's something off here. They're confessing something to you for reasons, I get it, but there's a bigger picture here that you need to consider. Okay? That's all I'm saying. You were left out of the loop. You need to know why. You need to ask probing questions. You need to know why you were left out of the loop on whatever this is. I'm going to dig into the moon, but I don't mention anything, whether it's joking about it or giving you helpful tips that aren't part of the energy here. I don't know if this is a runner or a lover, or like I said in the cut cards, it could be any number of things. It is a deep, dark thing. I want to say secret. It doesn't have to be. It just could be something they left out. An important piece of information. Something like that here. It's an important piece of information that you should have had, and you should question something about it. This person is doing this for opportunistic reasons. It is sort of a ticket to ride for them. They don't see a way to move forward with you unless they share this. What does that mean? So why is that a big deal? Because it implies that if they didn't want to move forward, it implies if they could move forward with you without sharing this, then they wouldn't. You catch my drift? This person feels like they have to share this deep, dark thing or they can't move forward with you. Right? That's fine, but the implication isn't fine. And you need to ask about that. So if you could move forward with me without telling me this, you would. Of course they would. They're only telling you this because they have to, whatever this is. I know, maybe they want something from you. If it's an ex or someone, or a runner. Maybe they want to bang you. I don't fucking know. People say all sorts of things to get in people's pants. If it's a relative, I don't know. Maybe they want some support down the road. All of a sudden, you're not speaking with this relative for decades and decades, and all of a sudden they start talking to you. 9 times out of 10, they're getting close to the end, and it's financial. They're worried about being alone. Who's going to pay for the rest home? I mean, I don't know. You know, it is what it is. This could be any number of things, but pay close attention to what I just said to you. All right? And pay attention to when they're telling you this thing. Are they using contractions? Are they saying didn't and don't or did not kinds of things? And do not. People tend to, again, then they're still leaving something out, and you need to call them on it. So what else are you not telling me, you say after that? Okay, you did not mean to not tell me this. Fine. What else did not mean to tell me? Right? Say it like that. Get a little snarky. Why not? Why is the moon here? I'm digging on it, folks. I am digging deep, I promise you. All right? I am fresh off snacks. I'm ready to go. Let's see where we're at. It's crossed by the 7 of Cups. Well, this can mean a couple of things. The 7 of Cups here can mean that it's the universe, because it's in the environmental energy around this deep, dark thing. I don't want to call it a secret. It doesn't feel like a secret. It's not a high priestess. It feels like something they left out. Probably because it's tough to explain. You know, I mean, maybe you're about to get married to somebody, right? For example, and they left out the fact that they did a nickel upstate for a burglary. I mean, you know, it's something they have to tell you if you're going to get married, because they don't want you to find out about it later, and divorce is expensive and all that kind of stuff. So they tell you, you know, but they probably wouldn't tell you if they didn't have to, because they hadn't told you up to that point. I mean, I don't know. It's, again, it can mean that it's for a lot of different reasons, because it's in the environment, or it's going to confuse the fuck out of you. Okay? I think it might. I don't know. There's like confusion attached here and multiple things all at once. Ace of Cups. Somebody's feelings. It might, you know, again, it can play out 1,000 different ways. It's something about feelings. Okay. Maybe you're about to get it. I can give you another scenario. The same frequency of energy can play out 1,000 different ways. I'm reading for thousands of people. Cut me some slack. So far, I've been right for a number of you. But if I'm to keep going with the lateral thinking, maybe you're about to move in with somebody. You're about to do something, go 3 of Wands with it, right? Or you might, or that's their intention anyway. They see you as someone to go 3 of Wands with, which leads to 4 of Wands, which leads to 10 Pentacles, right? Maybe you're about to move in with somebody, and they feel like before you sign the lease, you know, they should probably tell you that they're madly in love with you. You know, you should probably know that before you share a place with somebody, right? I mean, I don't know. Could be that too. Whatever it is, this person is being forced to tell you this on some level. They don't have a choice. Their back's against the wall. They want to. They're not sharing this. They wouldn't share this with you if they didn't have to, and that's the part that bothers me a little bit. I don't like that. Okay. Why is the Ace of Cups here? See, 5 of Cups again. Why didn't they tell you before? Loss. Feel like they, you know, there is some regret here. There's somebody regrets not sharing this before, because now it probably creates a problem. What's the bridging energy? Yeah, now it creates a problem. The 2 of Pentacles. So now what do? You know, again, you might say to this person, this is something you should have said to me before. Whatever it is, that sentence probably fits the situation. Okay? This is something I should have known about before. Even before now. Right? I mean, it is what it is. Well, lovers are in the feelings. Let's see what this is about. The way the energy reads on this, the universe is kind of making the choice that they have to reveal this. So in other words, their back's against the wall in some way. Something bigger than them has put their back against the wall. It all reminds me of that Meatloaf song, Paradise by the Dashboard Light again. It keeps coming up sometimes. Right? The end of the song, he's trying to bang the chick. And at the end, but she wants a commitment. He just can't take it anymore. He says, fine, I'll love you till the end of time. And by the end of the song, he's praying for the end of time to hurry up and arrive. Because if he has to spend another minute with her, I don't think he could ever survive. Right? He didn't break his promise. He didn't forget his vow. But God only knows he could do it right now. Praying for the end of time. I don't know. It means something. I don't know. Somebody's backed against the wall. You may regret finding this out, is my point. You may regret it. They may regret saying it to you. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. It's a liberation energy. It's a freedom energy. It's an independence energy. It's an ego. Somebody here. Something. Why do I want to read it that way? The Eight of Wands says somebody again. What the hell? I don't even know how to read that yet. I like this. I get it. We're dealing with an out of balance Emperor, King of Wands. We're dealing with ego here. Somebody wishes they didn't have to, but they have to. I'm going to read it like that. I think the energy is setting up that they don't have any choice but to tell you. The Ace of Pentacles. Why is that here? The Empress. There's no other way to move forward with you than tell you this. It's just backing up my read already. I already read that. I'm not going to go any further. I'm going to pull on the Three of Swords, your final outcome. There's nothing else I can say on it. There's no other examples I can give you. There's 1,000 examples of what this could be. All you got to do is catch my drift. Right? And catch my drift on my fucking point here. It's fine that you want to tell me so that we can move forward. But if you didn't have to tell me, you wouldn't, right? And you know what? The answer is yes. And if they say that is not true, then they're lying through their teeth. All right? You're looking for someone who says that isn't true. No, I would tell you anyway. Okay? That's probably more honest than that is not true. Just always harken back to Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that intern, right? But he did. All right, here we go. Three of Swords. It was a clever lie. It was semantics, but a lie of semantics, I like to call it. All right, the Three of Swords. Why is it here? Politicians cracking us up since the dawn of time. Here we go. Three Swords. This is a lot of politics here in this. I don't mean politics like out in the world. I mean, you know what I mean. It's a Knight of Cups. You like this. This is the environmental energy around this Three of Swords. It says this Three of Swords wouldn't have happened if they hadn't said this. Now that you know what this hidden thing is, these feelings, these whatever. It's Three Swords. The environmental energy, the Three Swords happened because of that. Why is what's on top? See? What did I say? Rewind. Now look at you. Steve, I wish I didn't know. Steve, I wish I didn't know. I get it. Why is that here? The King of Pentacles. Oh, I already showed you. Wasn't he at the bottom of the deck when I picked it up, or was that another reading? That was yours, right? I said the King of Cups is at the bottom. Or King of Pentacles, I mean. So why is the Eight of Swords here, the King of Pentacles? What's the bridge? Oh, the Star. I think you really like this person, whoever it is. I think you really like this person. You want to see the good in this person, and I can dig that. And there is a lot of good in this person somewhere. I wouldn't expect the truth out of them 100% of the time, but it's a lesson you have to learn with the Star book ending the Three of Swords here, is my point. It's fine. Get a grip. It is what it is. You wish you didn't know, you do know. All right? I don't know. It is a message. I said it earlier. I may have said maybe this because the Emperor is read with your Three of Swords. Maybe you have to pull up your big boy, big girl pants or something. I might have said that. It is that a little bit. It is a little bit. This is something that you should have been told some time ago. This can be about a work-related matter. I've got cups here. I've got pentacles all over the place. It's a very emotional thing. Somebody's ego is at stake here, big time. I've got somebody who feels like they have no other way but to tell you this. I mean, you've definitely been left out in the cold on it, and it's definitely something you should have known about before. I don't know what else I could say except to show you the symmetry in the reading. Crossing the Three of Swords is that Knight of Cups. Underneath, fueling the Knight of Cups, is Three Swords. You see what I'm saying? So the reading is solid. A reading like this, I wish, was just for one person. It's so hard to pinpoint this. I've given you a few examples. It's the best I can do. Okay? It is literally the best I can do. I've given you a few examples on this. Wow. Okay. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Anything. One card and a crossing card. Holy shit. Could be I wish I could pinpoint what it is. Well, whoever this is, they want to move forward, and they have to tell you this to move forward. So it could be somebody you're moving in with. It could be somebody you're going into business with. Could be an ex that wants you back. Somebody wants you in their life, either back in or just in. All right. So if it's a job thing, then this is something that, they didn't tell you. They hired you, and you're signing the paperwork, and they didn't say anything about this during the interview process, right? You're finding out about it just when you quit your last job because you just got this job and now you're going over there, right? And then they tell you at the last minute, by the way, this is just temp, it's just for like 6 weeks. You're like, huh? I'm sorry, what? Right? It's a bit of that. I mean, on a professional side, it has that kind of context to it. All right? All right. It's an energy here in the omission sense where somebody will say anything just to not lose you, right? To keep you hanging on. So when they didn't tell you what this is originally, whatever it is, they did it strategically, shall we say. It was strategic. Again, another reason why you should ask, okay, so if you didn't need to tell me right now, you wouldn't have, right? And we'd have just moved forward. See what I'm saying? Again, the energy approaches you with good intentions. The Knight of Cups says that. The final outcome is Three Swords. Fueling this is Three Swords. It's almost destiny that it ends in Three Swords. Because somebody did the wrong thing and they're cleaning it up the wrong way, so to speak. But there's a huge lesson in this for you. And we'll probably find out what that is or where it's headed here in the final message to you from the universe. 7 Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. This moves you forward exponentially. I'm going to pull a couple more here. 10 Swords, 10's at the end, a dead end that lead to a new beginning, and the Hierophant. Yeah, this affects you. This moves you forward very, very fast. Okay? Whatever this is here, this is something you're closing, it's very clear. You're closing out a cycle here. These are red, center, left, right. You're closing out a cycle and moving into a new. This is part of the old business finishing up. This may, for some of you, finish up before the energetic New Year, which is sort of the time frame between November 11th and around U.S. Thanksgiving, give or take. It's sort of an energy to flux. It's based around the 11/11 portal energy, okay? I mean, that's what I've got for you here. This is a big deal. It's good. I've given you as many examples as I can. It is a reading I wish was just for one person. It is tricky to pinpoint it, all right? But the examples I gave you are valid. And the questions I gave you to ask this person back are valid. It is important to know that you're only telling me because you have to, right? You want to make sure you get a clear answer on that. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.